Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about executive speak. How does an executive speak differently than another job seeker? We're going to take a look at that and give you some pointers. Now, obviously, you're going to want to practice and make this your own. So I'm going to suggest that before you watch this video, you print out our ExecuSpeak handout, and you can follow along and make notes there. So let's start with a definition. ExecuSpeak is a way of speaking that conveys your value to an organization. It communicates strategic insights, decision-making acumen, vision, strategy, and leadership prowess. So the main things to remember are executives are in the executive suite and they get to make decisions about the direction of the company. So strategy is critical to them. And so is leadership, because if you have an executive who can't get people behind him, then or her, it's not going to matter what they do. So those are the important things. When you're trying to appear more executive-like, be specific, be brief, and leave them wanting more. So I'm going to give you a few examples, and these examples are good, but they could be made even better with the background of a specific person injected into them. So you need to quantify your impact. Throughout my career, I've consistently delivered results, such as increasing revenue by 30% in my last role. I'm eager to explore opportunities where I can drive similar outcomes. I want you to notice the word drive. Executives seem to be particularly enamored with driving success. They are at the helm, they are giving direction, they have the reins, so to speak. So driving is a very important word. You also want to be willing to lead change and complexity. Do not be afraid of offering to lead change and to talk about how complex are the problems that you've already solved. So an executive might say, I've been part of initiatives to improve processes and efficiency, and I'm eager to explore roles where I can contribute to the company's growth. So the first part says, yes, I've done it. The second part says, and I'd love to explore roles where I can. And notice the word contribute. Contribute is also a key word for executives. Express experience in new and expanding areas. My experience extends to international markets, and I've successfully expanded businesses into new regions. I'm open to discussing roles with a global impact. So many companies now have a global division. They have business interests in other countries. If you have any experience in this area, make sure you mention it. Demonstrate financial expertise. Now, even if you're not going for a job as a CFO or any kind of finance manager, remember that in your current role, you have been responsible for budgets and for spending or for saving and collecting money for the business. So you can say something like, in my current role, I've been responsible for managing budgets exceeding 100 million. I'm comfortable taking on roles with significant financial oversight. Now, I want you to notice the word oversight because that is what an executive does. An executive monitors the work of other people and provides oversight for big financial projects. And even if you are in the accounting arena and you have very much a hands-on role, chances are that you also provide oversight. Speak about your style. Every recruiter is looking for an executive who will be liked. My leadership style is collaborative and focused on fostering a positive corporate culture. Another way to say that would be my leadership style is collaborative and focused on building the skills of my team. I'm interested in organizations that prioritize values and employee development. So you're basically saying, this is the kind of organization I want to be a part of, and you need to prove to me that your organization provides that. Now, you also may want to show some passion for specific issues. So if you know, for example, that a company is interested in diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, you probably want to mention it. If they're passionate about sustainability or environmental impact, make sure that you use those words. So in this case, I'm passionate about sustainability, and I have a track record of implementing environmentally responsible initiatives. I'd like to explore roles with companies committed to sustainability goals. Now, I suspect in this case, this executive is actually a sustainability executive. And so if you say that you have to be with an organization that's committed to something, you better make sure that the commitment also involves who you are. So finally, the most important thing is hold yourself back a little. Don't appear so eager, and certainly don't appear desperate, but hold yourself back a little and realize that the opportunity has to meet your standards. That company has to be one where you are comfortable, and allow the recruiter to sell the job to you. So you'll notice at the end of this handout, I have a table of job seeker speak and executive speak. And you'll notice over and over again, it's just a slight variance in the words. I'd be willing to look at positions I'm passionate about. I have a track record of. I'd like to explore roles where I can. I'm committed, and so forth. So look at this language and see how much of this you're really comfortable in bringing into your conversations with recruiters. Finally, I would just say, enjoy your conversations, because the very next one could be the one that you have been waiting for. So good luck to you and happy job hunting.